Hello everybody, it's Kara from Wild Book Garden, and today I'm here to do my Roll of Reads TBR. This is a TBR game that a book fiend named Mel does every month, and in March, to celebrate her birthday, the last year or two, she's done it as a readathon that people can participate in, and I am very excited to be one of the co-hosts again. I will of course link Mel and the announcement and all the information you need, as well as all my wonderful co-hosts in the description box. And yeah, there's an FAQ document, there's the cards that you can print out that have the different prompts, all that stuff. So I am realizing now that the way I had to set up my board, it's actually, I don't think I'll be able to hold it up like I did last time. So that's not great for me. So yeah, I guess you'll just have to trust that I am in fact pulling the numbers that I say I am. I could have used sticky notes again, but I had pretty paper that I wanted to do, so it looks great, but only I can see it right now. And I also don't have a d20, so I'm just going to be doing a random number generator from 1 to 20, and there are some permanent prompts, and then the rest of them are ones that get replaced after you pull them. If I roll a 1, I have to take a punishment card, and if I roll a 20, I get to do a reward card, which I also have separately. Anything else? Oh, if I roll the same number 3 times, I have to add a roll. And I think I'm going to do 5 rolls, like Mel did. Oh, and also there are going to be reading sprints throughout the month. I know Mel is also doing a giveaway. So if you have a TBR and you submit that, and for books that you read, all the details are in her video and her Google Docs, so I will put that below. The first number I have is 9. See, this is the pretty paper that I was so excited to use. Set on an island. And then I replace that card with another prompt, so I put a different one on number 9. And let's see, second roll, 3. Middle grade or young adult, that's easy. I read very widely. Let's see. Oh, I have to replace the card first. Here we go. 15. Ooh, I got host's favorite. So that is one of the permanent prompts. And for that one, me and all the other co-hosts, we picked 4 books that we wanted to list as favorite books or recent favorites. And I'm excited because I think I actually know exactly the book that I want to pick for this. So that is going to be really fun. And like I said, that one doesn't get replaced because it's a permanent prompt. Then I get another 9. So this is my 4th roll. Retelling or mythology inspired. I love that. All right, I think if I counted correctly, this is my 5th and final roll. Unless something happens. Oh, I got a 1. Okay, so I have to go find my punishment cards to figure out what my punishment is. I'll be back. But I also will be picking, for that one, it is also a permanent prompt, and that is to read a book out of your comfort zone. And I, like I mentioned, I read really, really widely, so I think I'm gonna just go for something that I read less often. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But let me figure out what my punishment is. Okay, I have come back with my stack of punishment cards. Let's see. Add another book. Okay, that is not nearly as bad as I was worried about. There was one punishment that I was really hoping that I wouldn't get, so it wasn't that one. Let me do one more roll. So that means I'm gonna have 6 total, I think. Okay, 8. And the one that is actually my final roll is a translated book. I am going to go and pick some books and come back and go over them very quickly with you. Hello, I am finally back. It took me longer than I expected. But let's just talk about the books I have here, and let's see if I can remember which book goes with which prompt. Okay, this one is easy. So for a host's favorite, I picked The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. This is the Barnes & Noble one. I think it was Barnes & Noble that has the purple edges, so that's cool. And this is one of Beautiful Bookish Bethany's recent favorite books. I know she really loved it when she read it, and she put it on her list of favorites for the readathon. And I honestly don't remember specifics. I just know that this is cozy fantasy. I think there's a romance that is really sweet. And I don't know, just the vibes. The vibes make me think I'm gonna really enjoy this. And I have really liked some of Sarah Beth Durst things, some of her things that I read before. And yeah, oh my gosh, look, there's like an adorable winged kitty creature on the front, so everything just suggests that this could be a book I love. So hopefully I do. Then for a book that is mythology inspired or like a retelling, I have Blanca y Roja by Anna Marie McLemore. This is actually a reread for me, and this is for my Not a Genre book club. The last couple months, obviously, we have not been keeping on schedule, which is my fault. I am going to be better about updating my community tab as we like schedule things or if we have to like reschedule. So I'm really sorry if you were like trying to follow along. I'm going to be better about that. Yeah, but me and Julia from Shakespeare and Such are going to be reading and discussing this one in the near future. I love this book. Like, it is not like, this is I think one of their least popular books, but it's one of my favorites by this author whom I love, and it is a take on Snow White and Rose Red and also Swan Lake, and I can't wait to read it again. Then for middle grade or young adult, I have We Still Belong by Christine Day. This is a very short contemporary novel, and I love Christine Day. I think she is really, really underappreciated. Like, I don't hear a ton about her books, but she writes middle grade contemporaries that feature Indigenous main characters. She also is Indigenous, I believe Upper Skagit. Yes, is her tribe. Our main character is a girl named Wesley, and I think this is just a very like slice of life, like school story that also talks about her first experience going to an intertribal powwow, and how like warm and loved that makes her feel. And this is just like, the description calls this a warm hug of a novel. I can't wait. Yeah, also again, another cute cat. I did not plan this, but I like it. Then for a book out of my comfort zone, I have Black Rabbit Hall by Eve Chase. This is a mystery thriller, although I think it's more on like the atmospheric kind of mystery side, which tends to be what I like. But I just don't read a ton of mystery thriller books, like in any capacity. And I think especially like this is a dual timeline one, which is a trope I almost never like. So it's definitely out of my comfort zone. But my friend Margaret from The Word Nerd, I remember her reviewing this book in a way that made me really curious to try it. And we'll see. We'll see. I think it could be a fun little experiment. Okay, just two more. The Thief Lord by Cornelia Funke. This is for the translated book. This is translated from the German by... who is it translated by? Oliver Latch. And this is a book that I first read like so long ago. I don't even remember how old I was, but I remember reading it and being pretty into it for most of it, and then there's like a thing that happens near the end that I just remember like young preteen Kara was like, absolutely not. Like, I did not like that development, and it's so funny because looking back as an adult now, I think I would really like that story choice, so I want to reread it and see if I am correct about it. Like, I picked this up at a used bookstore because I know that I want to reread it at some point to figure out how I feel about it now. So this is a good opportunity to do that. And then finally, the last one I have is for a book set on an island, and I am bending the rules just a little bit. I have Stars So Sweet by Tara Darman. This is the third and final book in the All Four Stars trilogy. It's about a middle schooler who accidentally gets a job as like a sort of guest writer, a guest like food critic, because her essay gets like put in the wrong like submission pile basically. So if that premise already annoys you and you're like, that's so stupid, this series is not for you. I personally am enjoying it, actually. It's also been a really nice one to listen to on audio as I like craft and I do other things. And the reason I'm bending the rules is because this series, like, our main character lives in one of those like small towns that is like really, really close to New York City, but she's not like in the city, but they're close enough that they go into Manhattan a lot for like events and for like fun trips and things, like day trips, not like long vacations. And Manhattan is an island, so I am counting it for that prompt. Okay. So those are the stack of books that I am hopefully going to read this month. At least some of them are definitely getting read, but I would obviously like to get to all of them. Let me know if you are participating in Roll of Reads. It's a ton of fun to do. I hope you enjoyed not looking at my board. Oh, thank you again, Mel, for asking me to participate. And yeah, please comment. Let me know if you guys are going to be joining in, or something that you're excited to read in March. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you soon with another video, and I hope you love the next book you read. Bye!